Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Hey everybody, Lady Cheryl here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this episode, I'm going to share with you what's growing in those two garden beds directly behind me. I'm also going to share with you what's growing, or the update of what's growing in those grow boxes, as well as an update on my bananas that you see right here. And I'm going to show you a quick little harvest of turnips. Okay, let's get started. All right, since I took the insect netting off of my garden beds, they have been getting more fresh air and more wind, and they are growing like crazy. They're beautiful. Look at the red mustards. Wow. More red mustards over there. And curly mustards. See them over there in that side over there. It's just absolutely beautiful. Now I did notice there are a couple of spots on some of the leaves, just a few, but I show you the good and the bad. And there's nothing wrong with this. The neem oil burnt it a little bit. Actually, the neem oil didn't do it. It's the sun on the neem oil. And you can see right there it's a little damage, but that's okay. The majority of all of the greens growing in this garden bed are beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. And I smile whenever I come out and look at this pop of color in the marigolds. I had bad nematodes that cause a fungus that causes knotted root. And you can look at some of my videos, and I had it in all of my garden beds for a couple of years. So I grew marigolds continuously. And these marigolds just reseeded and popped up. And it does that every year, and I absolutely love it. But you have to be careful with growing a lot of marigolds, because my experience has taught me that they will house and harbor white flies. Okay? So be careful. So I come out every other day or so, and now I don't have to put neem oil in my spray bottle. I just use a few drops of Dawn dish soap and water, and that causes a nice sheen on your leaves. A nice little sheen that the insects don't like, and you don't see anything flying around this garden bed. Okay, let me take you over to another garden bed. And by the way, I just hope those that have been following me for a while go back or remember all of the society garlic that you see here. That's bordering the garden bed. It has grown tremendously. You can't grow this variety, society garlic, from a seed. You have to propagate it. And I've got several videos. And one I remember particularly, I had Brian learning how to dig up the garlic bulbs and sever them and make 2 or 3 plants out of one bulb. Yeah, so all you need is a little piece of it, kind of like the comfrey that I've been talking continuously about during this series of YouTube videos. You just cut a little piece off and put it in some soil, any kind of soil, and it will continue to multiply. So yeah, I'm going to go over now and show you the other bed. So this is the other bed. And I keep my PVC hoop houses on them all year round. These been here for years. When I used to cover the beds in the wintertime, I no longer do that since I have a larger greenhouse. But I keep them here, so if I have to put shade cloth or insect netting, you know, I have it already here. But I'm going to go in a little closer and show you the turnips. Isn't that beautiful? It's big enough. I'm going to go ahead on and harvest it. Isn't that gorgeous? So we're going to be eating those. I guess I'll cook them tomorrow. Not that bad leaf right there, but all the rest of them look very healthy. So I'm just going to lay this right here, and then I'm going to pull these 3 up that I should have thinned out, but I didn't. It is what it is. And shake off the soil. Beautiful. And we'll put these right there with the rest of them. Look at this huge mama right here. There's some weeds. Might as well take them out. Look at that turnip. Whoa day. So, I will cook these or can them tomorrow. And here's another cluster of 2. You see that? 1, 2 purple top turnips. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'll put that down over there. And I'll look for any more. And I don't see them. The kale, collards, and mustard greens are doing great. Okay. Let's check out a few more things going on in the food forest. So now I'm going to share with you a beautiful bouquet of heirloom zinnias over there in the garden bed that has my 2 cherry trees. Isn't that beautiful? All of those flowers came from one seed. My God is an awesome God. Everything he created is just so beautiful. And now you can see the trellis pretty good. Let me minimize this. The trellis where the sweet potatoes were growing. I've got to still get all that in the compost. Yeah, but I'm really happy. Right now I'm standing in front of my trays or containers. Let me make sure that I go, this is on normal setting, yeah. And these are my golden beets, a nice little row. These beets are delicious. And we got a little spinach popping up and some weeds. Let's take care of that. And that. Nothing goes to waste. It'll go in the compost. But this is a nice little row. And these beets don't get real large, these golden beets. They are super, super sweet. And we have spinach outlining this bed as well. Let's get these weeds. Okay, some more weeds over in the second grow box. We'll take care of that. And we have radish. And this is a new beet that I'm growing. I think I'll pull one up and let Bria and I have it for lunch. It's a cylinder. It's an oblong beet. I usually plant a lot of the Detroit beets, but I still have some canned, so I didn't grow a lot of them this season. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm learning to work a little smarter. I'm only growing what I need or what I plan to give away. This is a beautiful one too. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one up. So Bria can have one and I can have one for lunch. Okay, I don't see any more weeds. Maybe one right here and here and there. And here's spinach growing nicely with the same cylinder beets. Maybe I'll harvest this one because they don't get that big. Yes, sweetie. You on break? You want to say hello?
Hi, everybody.
Wait, let me get you on camera.
Hi, everybody.
She's in kindergarten, everybody. And I told her I was just right outside the patio door. And she came out to say hi. So, you want to hold these?
Yes.
We're going to have these for lunch. Don't get them on your clothes.
Okay.
Okay, so here's box number 1, box number 2, and box number 3. Now, Bria has been asking me about the bananas, so we're going to go over there and check out the bananas. Looking up at the bananas. And you can see them here. We did the right thing by taking off the flower, and that it stopped it from producing anymore. And they're getting big. And we're hoping and praying that they fill out and get a little bigger, like twice the size. That's the size they were last year, twice the size. And we made beautiful banana muffins.
Yes.
Don't you remember that?
Yes, I want to make banana muffins again.
All right, I will. Somebody asked me about my composter, so I thought I would include it in this video. And as you can see, I've got this elderberry sitting here. I'm gonna move it. You load it through here, okay? And then you don't have to turn it over or anything. Just layer it with brown and green material, and then you open up this little door right here. It slides up right here by this handle. It'll slide up. It's kind of locked on there, but you can see what I mean. And then you just shovel it out from the bottom. It goes all the way up. See if you can wiggle it. Oh goodness. You can see the good compost is down there. Can you slide that back, babe? Let me show you.
Oh, I get it.
Yes. Very good. You have to open that up and slide it in there. And you could do the bottom too, but I'll get it later. Okay, thank you, Bria. And while I'm over here, let me show you these bags of compost. And the reason why they're sitting here, because I'm going to layer it with some of the soil that the potatoes grew in. And here's the okra. These two as well. These all go in the compost. And then that composter will be full. Okay? All right. So I have not been watering the bananas as much as I should, but I'm going to water this one and obviously the ones around it because of the fact that it's still producing those bananas right there. But I'm withholding water from everything else because everything is going to be chopped down in a day or so. So we're just giving this some water. And Bria, you can go ahead, remember, turn to the right teat, tight teat, and turn the water off. Thank you, sweetie. And once the mother plant produces a banana, it usually starts to put off side shoots like this one here. Can you see that down there? And this one will be cut all the way down to the ground and it will be used as mulch. I don't have any animals, but if I had chickens or something, that would eat all of that. And banana plants have a high water content. So to show you what I mean, I'm just going to take this one, and it's too big. Let me see. Take this one, and you see that water coming out? The further we get down closer to the ground, the more water will come out of these stalks. But now is the time to cut all of this down. And usually, and there's a bug right there. Oh, just a fly, a dead fly at that. Usually, my grandchildren, Andre, see that water skeeting out there? Andre and Layla helped me winterize my bananas. They've been doing it for the last 2 years. And I'm gonna get them to help me when the mother say, now watch this. See that water coming out? Bananas take a lot of water. Okay, don't bend on this, sweetie. But I'm gonna just knock some of these down. Then I'll come out and cut it. Cut the leaves all down because they are not going to produce. Okay. So I want to go show Bria the purple top turnips and get a picture with her so that I can use that for my you guys know what I'm talking about, for my YouTube video. Be right back. One more thing I want to tell you about the banana plants, and that is this. They are plants, herbs that produce fruit. A lot of people call them trees, and sometimes I say trees by mistake, but they're actually plants. And my grand angels, they're going to come over and help me winterize them. We put them into dormancy, and that's why I'm withholding water. So Bria saw me grow these seeds, and she watched me the whole time, and she watered them for me and helped me take care of them. So it just does my heart proud to see her happy. And I want you to take this one and hold it by the bottom. Don't put it on your clothes, so they can see how big that is. Wow, almost big as your head. And then we're gonna take this hand and we're gonna hold it right there and hold them up. So we can take the bad leaves off, and we're gonna bring these in the house and we're gonna cook them probably tomorrow.
Yeah, for lunch.
The wonderful thing about your own garden, man, when you bring out produce, it lasts so much longer because you're not buying it out of the store where you don't know how long it's been picked and on the shelf. Okay, hold it up, baby. And we know that we don't have any chemicals on them. All right. So the word that I was trying to say or remember was thumbnail for the YouTube video. Yeah, so we're gonna have some beets and some turnips tomorrow. I'm gonna leave these out here so I can wash them and and get them all prepped. And then wash them and rinse them off again when I bring them in the house.
I hope these birds don't eat these.
Oh, they don't like turnips. They won't eat them.
The end.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye now.